Alright, boys and girls, so I finished up the welding on the bottom. I put another little doubler plate like that on the bottom, and I'll try and show it. I don't know if I can get you a good visual or not. Let's see, is there a flashlight? Yeah, that might help. I don't know if it's focusing or anything, but it's got the doubler on it. I got my rear purchase just set on there, and we're getting the body outside. So I got a friend coming over. He's going to help me lift it off the platform here. It's still been bolted down from the day they delivered it, so I had to remove the two bolts that they drilled into the body here. One back there somewhere. Where's it? Right here. So got those finally undone, and just waiting for him to come over and help me lift it up off there. I'm going to set it on the chassis. I'm going to line those back pieces up and mark them with a Sharpie, and then we'll pull the body off, zip weld those on there, and then I can get to the floor pans and actually try and put the floor pans in. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we got the rear supports welded on. Now I'm going to measure the floor pans. Each pan's going to be a little different because they match where the body's going. I was going to try and use my TIG welder on all this, but I decided I want to get it done fast, so I've been using the flux core, so I don't have to wait to go and borrow a MIG welder from a friend. So next we're going to measure the pans, shorten them because they are a little long. Because like I say, the shorter you make the chassis, the longer the pan will be. And they don't know which way you're going to be, so they make them a little long anyways. So, gotta shorten it up, and then I can go and start welding them on. These are from Flat Out Customs. These are really nice. They're really thick and heavy. I'd say these are probably a little better than Wolfsburg's West pans. The thing with these is you don't have to shorten them. I mean, you got to trim them, but you don't have to shorten it. So this is going to save a lot of time right here. And I did, back when I bought these, the price point was about the same for Wolfsburg West pans and these. And the nice thing is these don't have the jack supports. They don't have to be shortened. So you're miles ahead in the game. They are not cheap, but if you're going to use a quality pan anyways, like a Wolfsburg West pan, you might as well just buy these. I bought them on Amazon. Not Amazon, sorry. I bought them on eBay, and they come from Great Britain. The people that sell them, I think it was direct from the people that make them. And so far I've seen, for what I'm seeing of these things, they look amazing. They work. They should work really great. I'm going to trim it up, set it in there, and we'll see what else we need to do. Alright, boys and girls, we got one pan on. Pretty happy with them. I had to trim about a ½ inch off each end to make them fit. Like I say, they come a little long, but they lay in there pretty well. Got to get going on this side. I was originally going to plug weld them, drill all the million holes and everything, and then I decided I'm just going to stitch it. So I put a whole bunch of stitch welds along the tunnel. You know, the plugs would probably be nicer, but I'm kind of to the point where I want to get it done. So I did that. It's probably going to get seam sealed anyways. You're never going to see any of this stuff. So now I need to get to this side, do this side, and then I can turn it up on its side, and maybe I'll put a couple tacks on the bottom. Probably especially around where the seats area is and around the pedal assembly. So let me get back to work. Alright, we have floor pans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it upside down. I got a weld on a little nut or something over there for the brake pedal stop. They make these things because they're a European company and over in Great Britain. So they make them left and right hand drive. So that's pretty cool, but they don't weld a nut in there for you. So just something you got to think about. I'll probably put a plug or something in that side so it will be like a drain maybe. So we're going to flip it over, put a couple of tacks around where the seats go on the other side, and go from there, I guess. Probably weld in a little nut for that. So let me get to that, and then we'll go buy some seam sealer and seam seal it up. Well, that gives some hope. Body's not all the way on there, we're just setting it on there, mainly so I have a place to store it and I have to lift it back up on the table. But it looks pretty good. Gotta go buy some seam sealer, and that will probably be another day project. We'll figure out what we're going to coat the pans with, if we're going to paint them or if we're going to use some sort of Raptor liner or something like that. Anyways, boys and girls, thanks for coming along, and get out there and get your projects done. Don't forget to like and subscribe.